I mean, look, we sort of do that today. We're not doing it on a watch, but we're watching our sales volumes daily, hourly. We might be doing it on a smartphone or a tablet. Do I want it on a watch? Maybe not. And I think if you look at sales volumes, that's one aspect that you might want real-time access to. Do I think I want my brand health metrics on a watch? Probably not quite yet.
That's an interesting question. I don't, off the top of my head, I would say I don't see a whole lot of value. Well, as an Apple Watch user myself, brand new, just got it 3 days ago, I don't see a whole lot of value from a B2B marketer's perspective to be able to monitor that on a essentially hourly, minutely basis, right? Certainly you want to look at the data, you want to look at how your campaigns are doing, and we have the metrics to do that today. But I think a critical piece of that is looking at those right metrics, as I was mentioning before, finding the signal from the noise, and that kind of information just doesn't really change minute by minute, right? You want to look at it over a long term and understand really what impact your campaigns are having versus monitoring your personal health, right? You need to know how many steps did you walk today? Did you hit your 10,000?
The problem that I would have with that is that it wouldn't allow me to disconnect from the overall business. I think, yes, it would be cool if I could switch in and have a quick pulse. But would I want to do that at 5 o'clock in the morning as I wake up? Probably not. So I think there's. I say that now, and then I realize that I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and look at my iPhone and look down the metrics already. So maybe it does provide me with a little bit more visibility, but I think it would make it much more difficult to disconnect.
I think yes. I think we are taking the technology too far. First of all, I'm a big believer that the more information you put on your wrist, the more distraction you're creating for people, even in their real life, personal life, right? So that is bad in itself. I feel like the concentration of businesses should be on getting the right data, get the correct, accurate data. It doesn't matter which device you consume that through, right? If you could consume it through your desktop computer or through your mobile phone or tablet, but I think just throwing more technology at this and having the same data show up in many different gadgets is not going to solve your business problem. Your business problem is getting the right metrics.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I think technology and monitoring can be very useful, right? So there are certain businesses that huge swings in the matter of seconds, minutes can actually change the trajectory of a business, right? Financial services is the one that comes to mind. Other industries that have fast movements, commodities, probably a big one. That said, for most marketers, for most owners of businesses, you probably don't need to have up to the second metrics. And probably some mindfulness experts would argue that you need a break from those metrics from time to time, so having them on your wrist may not be the most healthy thing. But who am I to say?